Everyone, welcome to the show. Me and this ruthless, rotten, stinking animal are excited to have you on the show with us today as we talk about Zillow. And Zillow, I would lump into the same category. It's the exact same thing as Realtor.com, or insert whatever other home shopping site you guys would choose to use. And it's just about the sort of the reality of, all right, what are these things? Because we as agents run into sometimes issues on a regular basis with someone who, you know, might either be a client of ours, or then they approach us to buy a house and they're like, oh, yeah, shopping for a house on Zillow. Most of us go, oh God, because we know the reality of what Zillow is. So let me just break it down very, very simply here. Zillow has no interest in your home shopping needs. Zillow is not there to sell you a house or to educate you. Zillow is about data collection, okay? Zillow is a lead generation service and data collectors. Frankly, Zillow exists for me, not for you, okay? Right? No, that's a little harsh, but it's fairly accurate, which is, where does Zillow make their money from? Okay, yeah, ask you that. Where does Zillow make their money from? You as a consumer, you go to Zillow right now. Do you just get to patrol the website for free? Did you pay? Did you have a membership to it to go and look around? Probably not. So where do they make their money from? Me. Website's for me. It's not for you. You are the bait for me. Okay, because you go on there and you look at a house and you go, I don't know, that house looks kind of interesting. And there's a little button on there that says like contact agent or something to that effect, right? And you click on that, right? And you put in, you say, oh, I'm Jim Smith. Here's my phone number, my email address. I'm kind of interested in that house. Zillow then calls someone like me. Now, they don't actually call me because I've never bought a Zillow lead, but they basically go to the agents who pay for leads in those zip codes. That's how it works. It's based on zip codes. And they just say, hey, Jake, you're an agent in that zip code. We just had this lead come through. Would you like to buy it? Essentially is how it goes. Like, hey, it'll be, you know, $30 for that lead. And I go, yeah, sounds good. I'll take that lead. Here's $30, right? So what's Zillow for? It's for me, right? It's to sell me shit. Not to sell you shit. You don't buy anything on Zillow. People like me do, and lenders do, right? Like that's the whole existence of it. And the problem that creates is there can be just a lot of inaccurate information on Zillow. And as soon as your info is in the system, have fun. Have fun with that one, man, because now you are on the list. You are on the list of, I'm going to be getting calls and texts and emails, and like that data will likely get passed around. And it's like, this is a mess. This is a mess. I regret ever putting in my info, right? We've probably all had websites in life where, you know, eventually you were like, damn it, why did I give them my info? It's just kind of how it works. And then that site sells it to someone else and yada, yada, yada. I don't know if Zillow does that, so I'm not accusing them of that, but I'm just saying you have to understand what it is and what it isn't. It is not there to aid you in finding a home. It's there to get your data so that they can sell it to someone like me. We, people like me, would request, hey, stick to the website in your state or area that is the actual MLS website, because that's where the information is accurate. If it is in there, it is 99.9% true. And Zillow, who knows, man? It's a Wild West. I've had all kinds of stuff where people have been like, hey, can you, you know, I'm interested in this house. You want to go look at it? And I'm like, well, it's not on the MLS. And you're like, that thing's not even for sale, man. Someone put that thing up as clickbait just to get people interested in it. So they're just collecting data. It's like, the house isn't even for sale. Hadn't been for sale for 30 years, right? So don't fall for it. A quick, just funny story for you guys, then I'll let you go. So I had the best rare call ever the other day. Or it was a text. A buddy of mine goes, hey, you need any E.H. Taylor or Blanton's? And I was like, you know, I have a bottle of each of these that are open. And he was like, I'm in a store right now and they've got one of each in the case, MSRP. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, you're in a store right now, and for MSRP, there's a bottle of Blanton's single barrel and a bottle of Taylor just sitting there. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, and you don't need them? And he's like, nah, I got what I need. And I was like, absolutely. Like immediately call someone over to that case to claim those 2 bottles. So for those of you that don't know, so I mean, this is really funny. So E.H. Taylor small batch is $40 MSRP. Blanton's is $60 MSRP. So my total bill for this bottle of Taylor and Blanton's was $107 with tax. And that was such a thrill because if I had to buy both of these on the secondary market, out the door, it'd wind up being $350, right? So, I mean, it was just such that thrilling moment in life where the gods shine upon you, the liquor gods shine upon you and just say, hey, if you want it, here it is at a third of the price you would have to pay on the secondary market. And it was a thrill. And it's just like, it makes these bottles that much more special that I didn't have to pay $200 and I didn't have to pay $130. So, I mean, like, awesome, awesome stuff. Okay, I'll let it go. And at MSRP, those are 100% worth it. At their secondary, probably not. So anyway, if you guys need real estate help, let us know. We don't just talk about alcohol the whole time that we're doing real estate business with you. We can, if you would like to, we're happy to, but we don't have to. But let us know if you need help. I'm based here in Utah, but we got agents that are in different cities across the U.S. who can help you out. And lenders too, right? If you ever need lending advice or pre-approvals or anything like that, happy to connect you guys with some folks on that side. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel and comment, maybe leave a thumbs up and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Take care. We'll see you guys next time.